Who do you think in FaZe Clan you could beat in a 1v1?
So today we're doing a Q&A. A lot of you guys requested this in the past, so now we're finally getting down to it. Also, all the questions were on my Twitter, so if you guys want to follow my Twitter, links are in the description. And all the questions are going to be popping up on the screen as we go along. So yeah, let's get straight to it.
How old were you when you made your first mill?
I've been giving my whole life. I made my first mill when I was 15, and now I'm dead broke because I spent it all on strippers.
What does it take to have no delay, like the big sway?
So basically, I used to have delay when I had one PC, but now I have two PCs. So now I have one PC for gaming, and my other PC are for my two other monitors where I use Twitter and Discord. So I have Discord, Twitter, and then I have my gaming monitor in the middle with my gaming PC. So there's only one monitor linked to it. So there's barely any delay because I only have one monitor, and I have no apps in the background because it's only one monitor and one PC. It's only for my gaming PC. So that's how I have the lowest delay possible in Fortnite.
Next question. What were your first thoughts switching to PC, both content and gaming wise?
So back then, switching to PC was like a big thing because I knew I was going to be like 4 times better. I was going to be on 240 hertz instead of 60. I was going to be on a PC. My friends were going to be crazy. I was going to become a better player. But as for content wise, my content still remained the same. As you guys can see, when I first switched to the PC, I still did montages and gameplay. So nothing really changed. I just became a better player.
Do you still like Fortnite?
Fuck no.
What's your favorite anime of all time?
My favorite anime of all time? That's hard. But if I were to make a choice, it has to be Naruto Shippuden. As you guys can see, I have an Itachi tattoo. Come on now. Naruto Shippuden is fucking crazy. Come on now.
Would you ever try using any controller attachments?
The only controller attachments I've actually thought of using were trigger stops because for editing now, I switched to my binds and I wanted to confirm faster with trigger stops. But besides that, I play claw. So there's no point of having paddles or like anything else. I also considered getting control freaks, but I tried them and I just didn't like them, so I never used control freaks after that. So I'm never gonna use controller attachment.
What made you start YouTube?
I think everyone could relate to this, but growing up, I think everyone used to watch YouTube and everyone actually like tried making videos in the past, and you look back at it and it's cringy. But like that was me growing up. I would always want to be a YouTuber, and I knew that I could be a YouTuber because I was actually good at video games growing up. I knew I was more talented than the others, so I wanted to make a big YouTube channel growing up, and I actually did. And look at me now. Come on now.
How did you join FaZe?
How did I join FaZe? I remember this story clear as day. So 3.5 years ago, I was streaming on YouTube. There was like 4 to 5K people watching. And then FaZe Adapt joined my stream out of nowhere. And then he was like, yo, wanna down and run some games? I'm like, wait, ain't no way this is real right now. There's just no way. So I went play with him. First game I played with him, 20 bomb. Second game I played with him, another 20 bomb. And then after that, he dipped. And then he recommended me the FaZe clan. But then back then, FaZe clan didn't have that many Fortnite players. So then Apex was like, should we really get another Fortnite player? And then Adapt was actually convincing Apex crazy to get me in. Adapt was like, yo, this kid is crazy. Trust me, trust me. Once we get him in, he's gonna blow the fuck up. Trust me. Boom. A couple months later, I get signed to FaZe and I blow the fuck up. Come on now.
When will you cut your hair? That shit is so long.
I've been growing my hair for over a year now. I'm never cutting that shit.
Never.
Never.
Do you feel that joining FaZe was luck or just skill presenting itself to the right people?
I don't think it was luck because back then when I was streaming on YouTube, I was one of the biggest Fortnite streamers. So it was down upon that someone big would eventually come to my stream. So I felt like it was just skill coming to the right people, and then they just took advantage of it, and that's it.
Who's your favorite Tokyo Revengers character?
Alright, spoiler warning before I answer this question. So, my favorite Tokyo Revengers character was Mikey, but now he's being a fucking bitch right now in the manga. So, I'll say my favorite Tokyo Revengers character is Draken. Come on now, that's the boy right there.
Will you buy me a better setup?
Fuck no.
When did you drop out of school, or do you do online classes?
I don't do online classes. I dropped out of school 4 years ago, and I dropped out of 8th grade. So I got held back twice. I never made it to high school. I was never a freshman. I never got to experience the high school experience, like how people be gassing that shit up. But you know, I don't regret it. But guess what? Stay in school, kids. You need it. Come on, don't be like me. Don't take the risk unless you know it's 100%. So come on now.
Why don't you play competitive in Fortnite?
I got asked this today by Miro, one of the best competitive players, and he was like, I know you're rich, but why don't you play competitive? And I get this question a lot, but I just fucking hate it. It's just so boring. I hate being in a box for 15 minutes and then playing endgame. And then what if you just go to endgame, you just die instantly? I don't just hate that aspect of it. I never really found it fun either, because when I did play competitive and I was actually winning daily cups with Furious, I don't know if you guys remember that, that was like 2 years ago. Me and him won every single daily cup. I still didn't find it fun. I was just doing it because I was winning. But like, I don't know, I just don't find it enjoyable. I never did. I just find creative more enjoyable because I can do whatever I want. And that's just how I was ever since I started playing Fortnite.
I heard you're quitting. Is that true?
No.
Do you regret not checking out my stream?
Fuck no.
If your favorite anime never existed, what would have replaced it?
Wait, what you say? Cut that shit, cut that shit.
Who inspired you to start doing content?
To be honest, I never had an inspiration from a specific person. I didn't grow up watching a specific person. I watched a lot of people. I didn't get inspired by a specific person. I just like watching YouTube growing up, and I just wanted to do something on my own.
How many hours of Fortnite do you have played?
I have 7,200 hours played on Fortnite, which is 300 days. Now I play probably like 3 to 5 hours of Fortnite a day. I used to play 16 hours of Fortnite a day, 12 hours of Fortnite a day. Some days I don't even play Fortnite. That last stream I did 2 days ago, that was my first time playing Fortnite in like 3 days. So I barely play Fortnite that much, but I do need to get back on my grind with Fortnite because I need to get used to my buys. I actually need to get used to shit.
Who in FaZe Clan can you beat in a 1v1?
I already beat everyone in FaZe Clan in a 1v1. It's not even that difficult, to be honest. Like Mongrel, he was like the most challenging, but Dubs, easy. Mega, easy. High Sky, easy. Replays, I know that would be easy. Like everyone in FaZe Clan can't touch me in a 1v1. And to be honest, if I were to make it a challenge, we could do a 3v1, you know? Dubs, Mega, and Mongrel could come get it. 3 versus 1. Come on now. Light work.
Yes, sir! That's it!